Primal Fear Theory.
Welcome to the first episode of Primal Fear Theory. Why are we scared? Why do we feel fear? Why do so many people suffer, not so much physically as mentally and emotionally? These are some of the questions we will examine here. So let's get started. In the beginning, man created fear and suffering. If we want to understand human fears, we have to move to the beginning of his existence. This is where it all began. The time God created Adam and then Eve, they lacked nothing. They had everything, and what's more, they were free. God gave Adam a brave heart. The man had to conquer uncharted territories, extending the boundaries of Eden. He had to multiply and take care of his lady. We can clearly notice that Adam had goals in his life and specified work to do. He had clear principles as well. There was only one law back then. Don't eat the fruit from one tree. There was enormous harmony in the whole universe. Everything was bright and clear. Everything was bare. God had nothing to hide from humans. Adam had nothing to hide from Eve, and she from him. Even literally, they were both naked. We reach the point where we want to define the word naked. First, we can refer to physical nakedness. Second, to emotional nakedness, but with yourself, being honest. No masks, no pretending to be someone you are really not. And the third, emotional nakedness, but this time in a relationship. Being honest with your partner in every field. I will use the word nakedness in different articles, so I want us all to understand the context well. So, Adam had no fear because there was nothing to be afraid of. Everything was simple, and all the way he had his always willing to help father. He didn't have to worry about getting old or dying or sick from coronavirus. He wasn't anxious about providing for his family. He wasn't afraid of betrayal. He didn't wonder if he's manly enough, and she didn't wonder if she's attractive enough. They weren't under judgment. Therefore, they didn't struggle with all those things we have to face today. Adam didn't struggle with a difficult childhood, low self-esteem, feelings of abandonment, betrayal, depression, lies, old age, or losing someone close in death. He didn't have to obey all the mass of prohibitions, regulations, laws, and rules which regularly make our conscience feel guilty and torment us. He was free from all these things which enslave us today. However, his deed turned everything upside down. When he broke the only law given by God, he had faced completely new feelings, causing fear, dread, anxiety, and worries. Note that Adam's first reaction was to cover his nakedness. Since then, man stopped being honest and real and started to wear masks of deceit. Adam covered his sex organs because he realized that he will pass all those awful emotions he had just experienced on to subsequent generations. And that's how it all works. We come out of our mother's womb crying, and this cry becomes our companion throughout our entire life. The price of disobedience to God takes a toll, dragging along through all the generations. Now Adam comprehends what evil is. Sadly, this knowledge wasn't of any benefit to him. Okay, we know how it all began, and what's the source of our sorrow. Now we can start our journey to healing and understanding ourselves. Let's find the answers to the following questions. Why do I feel this way? Or, what's going on with me? So, join us in our adventure and let's fight our fears together. P.S. Most of the articles are written from Adam's perspective, but they are of the same concern to Eve. To simplify our speaking, if something is of concern only to men or women, I will make it clear.
Find out more on pdulski.com.